Welcome back. Let's finish up Act 2 with my Marauder, and then move on to Act 3. See how far we can get here. So I think last time I finished off, I was about to go to the wetlands. And go up into these areas here. Oh, that's a dead end. I can see it already. Oh, he blocks attacks. I wonder if he's blocking my attacks. I'm still getting him down, but it's just taking a while. Taking longer than I thought. Might be blocking some of my attacks, though. I figured he couldn't block me if he was going after the totem instead. Right, not gonna use the corrupting altar yet. So I don't even know if this is the right direction. The only way to find out is to try, though. See, sometimes I've even had it go over here, and then it kind of wraps around. I don't know if that's the good. No, this is a dead end already. Oh, that's a dead end too. Alright, I mean, one of these ways has to be the right way. I can see the exclamation mark now.
Ancestors, forgive me. I have opened the way to Kitava, father of corruption.
We can go up through the northern forest. We don't have to stop anywhere here. Don't have to go into the Dread Thicket. Alright, I'm not going to bother with these either. Oh. I have to do something because I got to get out of here. Usually you can kind of wrap around there, but in this case it's blocked, so I have to find a different way around. Alright, what have you got for me here?
What is your desire?
So another thing you can do in Ruthless is you can equip a character with a whole bunch of item find and then just farm with that, and you end up getting, you know, a lot more rares, which in and itself can be good because they have more affixes on them, and they might be good to equip on either that character or another, but also just for selling because you get more transmutation shards. But another thing too is that when you have more item rarity, you can also get more uniques. And in Ruthless, a lot of those uniques that like you wouldn't even pick up in normal, they come in handy. Now you find something like a gold rim in Ruthless, like you might be wearing that all the way through the campaign, because that's just a lot of resist to help you out. Alright, the caverns. Sunder's leveled up here, good. I've also leveled up. So I took the bleed. Let me open up my building. I know you guys can't see it. Oh, this is some mana leech. So if I go down in here, that's reduced mana cost, but this is some leech. 0.5% of physical attack damage leached as mana. I think that'll be good for sustain. Also the bleed. Oh, that's per endurance charge. I don't have consistent endurance charges yet, so I'm not going to take that. Apparently there's a thing in here that says +3 to damage over time multiplier for bleeding per endurance charge. If you can get, you know, 6 endurance charges and always have them up, then that's another 18% damage over time multiplier for the bleeding. Sure, that's great. Or for 3 endurance charges that aren't even consistently up, it's not worth taking that yet. I'm really enjoying the Marauder. Just this, it feels good. I think that lately I've been, you know, playing things, and like I said, I know it's that his weapon feels good right now, and this is subject to change at any point. There will be moments when it doesn't feel so good, but right now it does feel really good. And I think I've missed having a character that I feel like I can just, you know, hit a few times and move on, as opposed to, like, I don't know, pickle until the person, like, says uncle, you know? Something seemed to be, like, slowing me down there. I don't know what it was. I felt like my attacks weren't going off. Like, I don't know. It might have been in my head. So what have I got on me right now? I've got a degeneration aura. Wow. I'm so used to this map being kind of the opposite, where it's kind of down in the bottom right-hand corner when you finally get to this waypoint. Doing well. I don't have a lot of lightning res, which I generally prefer for this boss. I'll see. I might use I might use a scroll and go back, or I might just try and fight it without, because I'm doing decent damage, and I might be able to wear him down before he does the beam attacks. Well, I see the door, but obviously this isn't the way to get to it. This must be it up here. Oh, I leveled up again. Let's get that mana leech. And let's see if we actually notice it now that we have it. Wow, what is this? I was just missing him. My precision wasn't even up. Must have accidentally turned it off or something, but the precision just leveled up. Must be a... Yeah, the totem was slowing me. Only until I get unstoppable, and that will no longer be an issue. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's as I get older, I just have less patience for things that slow me down. Like it's more of an annoyance to me than maybe it used to be. But I might become a Juggernaut main just to always get unstoppable and never be slowed by anything. Not to mention, with the slam, it's strong enough that, you know, even when I'm, you know, set upon by a billion, whatever, Mirage monsters, like, it's not even that annoying because I just kill them and move on. Whereas, like, with a lot of the other builds, it's just felt so weak that it feels, exasperating to have to just kind of get stuck and have to kill all the mobs and try to get through it. And it doesn't feel that way with this.
Approach.
Right.
Choose what
Whoops.
you wish.
Alright, we haven't done one of these in a while. Let's go in and do Portal Scrolls and Wisdom Scrolls drop as other currency. 'Cause if they do drop, they could drop as some good currency. I want to kill this guy, yes, because he throws down those... they look like mirrors on the ground, but they do a lot of damage. Oh, no currency's dropped yet, but... yeah, it's not a guarantee. Alright, so these guys have extra life. That's where they feel a little tankier than normal. I don't know what's hurting me, if it's this guy, these guys throwing fire at me or something, but... Alright, that's one guy down. Get rid of this totem. Get rid of these guys. These guys are back because the, whatever necromancer resurrected them. Well, it doesn't feel worth it, right? So I came in here with the expectation that if a wisdom or portal scroll drops, it'll drop as another currency, right? Okay. You know, and I'm not done yet. Maybe something will drop, but nothing's dropped yet. And so I've just killed a bunch of mobs to overlevel, right? And not get anything for it. And here's a gold cache. This could be good. This guy twice at least with a good thing. Alright, put my steel skin up. Myself some endurance charges. Alright, he was tankier than I would expect. Alright, well.
Carry this.
Alright, I'll pick up boots. There's a chest in there too. I want to get at it without picking up that coat. There we go. But even that, like, yes, it's nice to pick up a couple of rares, but that wasn't currency. So, that, you know, it's not like a wisdom scroll or a portal scroll even dropped. Yeah, that was just a waste of time. I don't think I'll do that one again. It just doesn't make any sense.
The astral chain is broken.
Right, so I see the door. Yes, I guess we get to it this way. Yes. I wasn't certain if this doorway would be here. Or if I'd have to go around. Oh, I see the door already. How do I get to it though? Oh. I've got extra life. And it's evasive. I'm still heading it pretty well for being evasive though. I'll take a 2-stone ring. Alright, this is the actual door. Instead of the one that was trying to... And it was the door. You see, that's what it is. You can, like they put these on the same plane, right? Like if it was a piece of paper, the maps are kind of drawn side by side, and because of that, you can see the door on the next floor because it is really sitting beside you on the piece of paper, as it were. But you can't tell that, so you just see the orange door, and you think, oh, I'll make my way in that direction. I need to find out that you've been baited. Alright, leveled up. I don't need that now. I'm going to go down here and take these bleed nodes. It'll give me more of a chance to... Oh, I go up this way. Another 15, 15. Yeah, it's going to... I'm at 55 right now, and I think it's... This might be another 40 I get just from these nodes here. Now, I'm getting 25 from my chance to bleed support, which I would replace when I get something better, and I'll take a node on the tree that gives me that, but right now I'll take it. Oh, you went away already? Took my eye off for a second, and he starts doing the slam. Alright, that's what I'm trying to avoid, because I don't have the lightning resist that I'd like right now. I was going to say, if he doesn't do that again, we should go to kill him. Alright, I think we got him here. There we go. Alright, so...
I give this warrior of Kitava to you, Yokohama, my father of war.
I can fit the wand in here, but... I only got 5. Do I have a blue item? Blue gloves I don't need. I'd rather have a rare mace than a blue gloves. Alright, so that was Act 2. That wasn't bad at all. Everything felt really good. I've got a good strong axe. I don't know how much longer it's going to hold up, but I'll check when I get to town and see if I have anything I can replace it with yet. Because I started equipping this, I think, at level 13 or something. I'm level 23 or... I'm 26 now. See, because you take the time to do one Mirage and you're essentially endgame level.
I don't mean to sound...
Right. Yeah, so normally those guys would be like a severe pain to me on a build, but for this one, they're just a minor inconvenience. Isn't so bad. Okay, let's fight this weird rare thing. Yeah, that intimidation cry is awesome. The next 2 hits do like double damage or something. That's great. Especially if you can crit on one of them. Oh, well, yeah, I can still crit now. I won't be able to crit once I take that node. That will make me drop precision. Those are just 2 war cries that are leveled up.
Why are you still standing there?
I know I don't have to talk to these guys. I'm just trying to get the exclamation marks to go away. For us, I'm actually going to ID items and maybe sell stuff. Yeah, I don't need that. We got lightning. The fire damage, that's not for spells. 1 to 2 cold, that's not good. Some crit, I don't need it. It's got a good life and rarity. No resist though. It's got a very weak lightning resistance. And I mean, for plus 11 to armor, plus 32% increased armor, and you've got a total armor of 30? Come on. Requires level 2.
Watch yourself.
Right, I guess I can equip these stronger mana flasks and these stronger life flasks now. Wow, I can even go up to the next life flask. I can skip right over these ones. That can go here. This can go in rares. I'll talk to Clarissa again.
Hello.
Right, I'm going down to take these bleed nodes. I haven't had any new supports drop, but that's okay. Oh, sorry. I was going to check my stash and see if I have a better axe than I can equip already. This one's still feeling really good, but if I have an even better one, sure. So there's definitely lots that are potential. This one's 63 to 106. That's good damage. This one does more damage, but it's split between physical and elemental. It's not as good, not as good. It's the original one, I think. It's a mace. For Sunder, I can use a mace. And I don't think I've taken any axe nodes yet, but I still think that these are... Right, well that mace is better than this axe, so let's take a look. We'll compare these. Right, so this one, for Sunder, for say we're doing 342. I put this axe on, 692. It like doubles my damage. That's all fizz. This one, 663. So even though it's got, even though it's got like a mixture of physical fire, it's actually got a lot of fire damage. Because I'm not stacking the fire damage, it doesn't help as much. Whereas this one that just does all fizz, so that one's 663. This one does 692. So even though it's doing 63 to 106, this is doing a combined 39 plus 58. That's like whatever, 97 to like almost 200, or just over 200, right? Whereas this one's only doing 63 to 106, but because it's all physical damage, all of my nodes that are giving me increased physical damage do better. Now this one's all physical too. It's a mace, but I bet it does even better damage. Look at that, 1100. 1100 damage. I was doing 300 with my last one, and the last one still felt good. Marauder for the win. I am feeling it right now. I'm loving it. Now, I've also, found this gear with other characters, so it's been good that I've picked it up. Alright, when I get to the crematorium waypoint, I'm going to go back to try and get some resist rings or whatever, because my resists are weak right now. And when I get to Piety in the crematorium, she's going to do a bunch of lightning damage, hurt her minions. Dude, this just feels spectacular. And I'm not even doing the double damage with the war cry, because I just have to forget to use it. But this might just go around in a square. There's an arena. Yeah, this is just a square. There's a boss up here. This is what I was talking about. I'm gonna go fight him. Give me war cry. Hit him. I one-shotted him. That was spectacular. Alright, there is the possibility that this entire side of the map is wrong and that I was supposed to go the other way. I'm hoping that's not the case.
You've done well. Make your wish.
I'm hoping this takes me to the crematorium eventually, ultimately. I think the only nodes that I've taken right now are like two-handed, you know, and like physical damage, so that's why I can switch between a mace or an axe. And like ultimately, that's, you want to keep that open as long as possible, because then you keep your options open. If you find a better weapon and it happens to be a mace, great, you can use that. Otherwise, you use the axe, or whatever. But the moment you start putting into nodes that are axe specific or mace specific, then you're pigeonholing yourself into that. Which is fine when you can buy stuff or when you can craft stuff or whatever, but you know, all we can do is roll essences and, you know, or waste alchemies on things that we find. Alright, so I was gonna go get some resistance rings. What are my resists, by the way? So my cold is good, but my lightning's only 15, which I've got from Alira. I'll look at those in a second. I guess it's probably too high of a level. So I'm specifically looking for lightning. Although lightning and fire really, because all of those guys do drop. So this is good. It's got 24 lightning and 15 fire. We'll replace the old iron ring with that. And then the mana, I think we can live without too. Maybe I'll do another lightning and fire if I can find one that has a little bit of extra. A little bit of extra something. I see that one's just lightning, but 21's not even a great lightning roll. Oh, these are all better. Oh wow, I've got like a... Well, so this one gives me life, a little bit less physical damage, but life and lightning resistance. And then... this might do another lightning and fire. And this only 12. It's 14 at least. 12. This is the best one I can find here. So let's take a look at my resist now. My fire, even with all that, my fire resist is still only 30. Did I? Oh, that's cold and lightning. That was my mistake. That's my mistake. I thought it was light. I thought it was fire and lightning as well. All right. Well, it looks like the 12 is the best I can do here. Now let's take a look. So 42 fire, 62 lightning. It's better than it was. I think I'll survive. This over here in preparation for those bleed points. Talk to Clarissa. ID these things. Oops. ID these things and then sell this. That doesn't look like a very strong bow.
Bye.
I'm gonna sell it. Alright, let's go get Tolman's bracelet. I was gonna say rescue Tolman, but we don't exactly rescue him.
Choose what
Bronze
you
jewel
wish.
cache. More currency. Oh, Rogue Exile. Take a blue iron ring? Sure. You know what? You know that I have to do it. First of all, I gotta kill this guy. But I have to go and enter the Mirage because that Rogue Exile's there. We'll go with the more currency. Maybe we'll go for the... yeah, we'll go for the bronze jewel thing. We see it, we'll take it. It's only bronze, unfortunately, but it still could be a rare one or two. The Rogue Exile should be this way somewhere. Nice. Jewel cache and the Rogue... Orb of Regret. I'll take that. And I think it was only blue jewels that I got, but that's okay. Really came in here for the Rogue Exile, which I wasn't expecting him to drop a piece of currency. I thought he might drop a ring or something, but sure, I'll take it. Alright, what? Can I go this way? Alright. If I were Piety, where would I be? Maybe up here? Nope. Alright, I do see the trial, which is over in this direction. Don't want to go to that. So maybe if we go down, there's probably a way to get over there, but if we can go... Oh, I see I see it, I see it. I think we still probably go through here, but maybe we can turn... No, it looks like there's a... No, good, we can turn. Thought there might be a parallel pathway and we would have had to enter it earlier. Alright, this is the right direction. Let's see how we fare against Piety. Before we do though, let's put one of these points in here. So attacks have 10% chance to cause bleeding. And another 15 and another 15. So that's another 40% on top of my 55. So I'll be at 95% once I take these nodes.
You're simply too stupid to be realistic, aren't you, brute? You're nothing more than an animal. Enough of this.
I almost got her all the way down before she disappeared there. Oh, there's still someone alive. You gotta kill all these minions before you get Tolman's bracelet. Alright, who do I talk to? I think Maramoa.
Tolman's dead.
She gives me a gem. So punishment. Okay, so these are my curses. Then there's the cries too. I think Infernal Cry is good. It does some fire damage. But the curses. I might have vulnerability. Punishment. So punishment essentially helps out when the enemy gets on low life. I think vulnerability does more physical damage. Yeah, 15% increased physical damage, and attack hits against cursed enemies has a 25% chance to inflict bleeding. That won't be so important because we're already maxing out bleeding. General's Cry. It summons some Mirage Warriors. So it looks like you get some like additional minions kind of that come Come up and do that. The Vengeful Cry. 3 rage per second per 5 power. Buff grants 25 to maximum rage, so it gives you a lot of rage. And Infernal Cry. Combust. %of physicals converted to fire. So these are all good. That's the problem. Now, before I pick one,
Goodbye.
I think
Don't do anything I would.
I dropped vulnerability. With another character. I think it just dropped as a drop. No. I thought I did. Must be another game mode I was playing or something. Oh man, I really thought that I had vulnerability. I guess I can equip Vitality now too. Hallow Support actually would work. If I could get a 4 link now, with 4 reds. I do have some with 4 reds, whether I'm at a level where I can start to use them yet. I could throw Hallowed Support in. Here's 4 linked boots. Now, they have movement speed. Nice, nice. 50% movement speed. I think the ones that I got only have 10. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead and put Sunder, the chance to bleed, Maim support, and Hallow support, which I think does, what it inflicts them or whatever, they take 25% more of your physical damage as extra fire damage, but as soon as they take that, it removes the debuff from them, and so then you have to hit them again to reapply it, and then they'll take more damage. So it's not quite as good as the added fire damage, I think, but it's decent. Let me put these back in my movement speed boots tab. Alright, so that doesn't... I feel like I should take vulnerability, because, like, you want to have a curse, I think.
What is
just so you can get a little bit more, right? But... see... punishment does twice the amount of it. Punishment requires some intelligence, but this requires intelligence too. I don't have intelligence to put either of them on. I like all these cries, though. I don't need the chance to bleed. 50% increased physical damage is awesome, but punishment, I like the idea that they take 30% increased while on low life. I just can't, it's not going to help if I curse them at the beginning. I have to, like, get them down and then throw the curse on. And they're debilitated. Whereas this one, it gives the chance to bleed, but I'm already doing that, so... alright, I'll take punishment.
Goodbye.
I don't think I usually use punishment.
Good luck to you.
But... seems like the right thing to do. Alright, so these... increased damage and cast speed while holding a staff. I'll never be holding a staff. So chaos damage over time multi, that's good. And increased critical strike chance with fire skills. Those are two very disparate things. Right, and that's a decent iron ring with a little bit of fire resistance. I'll keep that. Maybe I've got an amulet with intelligence. That's strength and intelligence. This has all kinds of stuff. Ideally, I would like to get both intelligence and some mana regen. I'll lose some elemental. I get +5 to all. That's actually got mana regen on that. So maybe I can go without the amulet. Alright, let's take a look at jewelry too. Alright, so for whatever reason this one has life on it too, so I want to get the intelligence. I've got all of these here. Good, good. Alright, so let me switch things up a little bit. Instead of Corrupting Fever, which I haven't used yet, I'm going to put my curse here. Punishment. I'll put Corrupting Fever. Oh no, I'm gonna put I'll put Vitality over here. Oh, I already put Vitality here. So I'm gonna put Precision and Vitality there, and then for S, I'll do Corrupting Fever. Alright, I think that should be good. Now let's see if the area's despawned. I've taken a lot of time here, so this area might have actually despawned this time. A lot of times it doesn't. You can just walk right up to the sewer grate that you know exactly where it is. Yeah, it's still here. It's crazy. I feel like the ledge, if you so much as like take the time to blink in town, it despawns. But this, you can like go have a bite, come back. It's still here. Oh yeah. So I got Vitality going. Now my curse is on E. It's Corrupting Blood. Right, the problem is, I mean, I've got all these additional skills, but like, my Sunder is doing so well that I rarely have to even worry about the other ones. Right, let's see. Alright, that's the Corrupting Blood. What has it done? I didn't see them bleeding. What about here? Can't do it yet. Hey, I'll take an orb of chance. I think that makes 21 orbs of chance that I have. Well, leveled up. Sunder. Good. Alright, so I don't know exactly. I don't see a yellow thing yet, so I'm just trying to find where the whatever bust is going to be. Okay, that was over here. Good. Yeah, Sunder just feels great when you have a good weapon. Oh my gosh, does it ever feel good? Zachary Desmarais. The one's over here by Cassia. I could actually do the light with this because it's doing such amazing damage. I feel comfortable doing the blight.
You've done well. Choose what you wish.
All right.
Well done. Now be a good
That's going to be
assistant
4
and find a place
lanes.
to deploy a tower.
I'm going to put this one as cold.
Nice flame. The blight is reacting.
I'll do this one as cold because then that kills them. Do a fire one here, lightning one here. I'll do damage on one of these two. I'll do fire over here. Upgrade that cold. Upgrade this cold. Oh, they're getting through. Alright, well I'll take this because it's a 4 link. Talk to Cassia.
Success. Stay pure.
And I will... Man, that's weak loot. Not even an oil yet. Really? I got a wisdom scroll? What's this? That was the weakest. Weakest of them. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll go in here,
What is your desire?
double the currency.
Let's see how that turns out for you.
I'll do Blight again in here to kill the mobs again. So I can focus on the Blight mobs when I do activate that. Open that for the loot. Alright, I won't have to go up here. I do have to clear this room. And potentially first a little bit of here. So I'll get rid of these guys then. A golden Jin cache. Again, nothing worth picking up.
Return to Kitaba.
Alright. Let's go. Oh, I leveled up again. Let's get some bleed. And let's activate this one. How many lanes have we got? We got 4 lanes. They're not immune to anything. Once again, I want cold. Oh, that's where it's starting. That's all we have right now. So it'll probably expand in here, and then there might be one that goes up over the other way too. Oh, there's another one. It's back here. Do fire.
Put out new mycelium. Ugh, new roots.
Yeah, so we put some stuff out over here. Do a lightning one here. Alright, some damage is fine. Is it spreading too? Oh, all 4 of them are this way. That's good. So I'll do this thing. I want to upgrade my cold when I can here. Here it is. The cold ones, like, if the enemies do kind of get by you, it slows them down, and especially it can like absolutely like surround them like an ice thing if you get the fully leveled up one. So I do try to find that in each direction I want to have a cold thing first, like closest to the thing, so that's like a last resort we can get to. The minion ones aren't bad either, because the minions actually slow them down. I think these are the only ones left here. Alright, well at least this time I got an armor scrap. Another 4 link. Flask. 3 link armor. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Wow, I got a clear oil. And you know what? I didn't get an oil on the other one, so that feels good. They've conditioned me to be grateful for a clear oil. A single clear oil. A bunch of things just level up here. What are these? Corrupting fevers too? Okay, whatever. Alright, here's how I feel like I would play it on a new league start with Ruthless. I think that I would start with a minion guardian, because it's like super powerful and feels super good to play. And I would, you have to, the disadvantage is you have to level up your witch alongside, so you kind of swap back and forth between them up until like Act 3. Sometimes I'd even take them to Act 4, and then move on just with the guardian past that. But it's a super good build. You got lots of power. Your guardian's like ascendancy, the minion. You get one like super tanky one that like hits hard, and then on your second ascendancy you get whatever Sentinels of Radiance or Sentinels of something, and they do elemental damage or whatever it is they do. They help out too. They're temporary, whereas the other one's always there. And then you've got like Absolution. You can do Summon Raging Spirits, which is decent for like single target because they can all kind of group up on it, especially if you have some supports for it. So it's a great build, and I think I would start with that because it tends to do okay on its own. You don't need to find a lot of stuff. It's not dependent on any uniques. It's not dependent on finding a good weapon or anything like that. You just have to level the witch so you can get access to the minion gems. And then I think that I would be very mindful to be picking up rare and even magic axes and maces, right, in preparation for when I finally want to do a Juggernaut, because I really do like the Juggernaut. I think it's awesome, but what makes it awesome especially is when you've already got a bunch of weapons that you can like leverage, because it feels really good with a good weapon, but it doesn't feel as good without a good weapon. Yeah, that's how I think I would consider doing it. You know, we'll see, because I'm going to be trying some different builds and things too. But so far, I mean, I've certainly leveled up the Guardian, the Minion Guardian, and it was spectacular. Absolution Guardian in particular, and it feels awesome. But the Juggernaut always feels awesome too, or also feels awesome, but providing you have a decent weapon. So that's why I would farm with the other one. You know, get the maps and just save any rare, and at least ID the magic axes, and any ones that have good damage, I would save those too. You know, save some 4-link reds, that type of stuff. Now I think what I would do here, once my chance to bleed gets, you know, better from the tree, so that I'm at like 100% just from the nodes that I've taken, then I would, obviously the chance to bleed support gem is redundant at that point. I mean, you do, like, whatever, I think you do 10% more damage against, or with your bleeds, but bleeds aren't doing the majority of my damage. My actual hits are doing the majority of my damage. Bleeds just a little bit of extra to help out. So I think I have close combat. And I don't know how close you have to be for close combat, because with the slam I can kind of stand at a distance and do that. But, you know, at this distance I think close combat would actually still apply. And that might be a better support gem to use. It's green, so I'd have to have like 3 reds and a green, but I think that could be managed. Right, I just need to go over here to rule this out, because otherwise I'll go and cover the whole map, and it turns out that the thing was over here all along. Don't care about Fairgraves. He gives a magic ring, which I've got enough rings that, like, you know, if it was a magic resistance ring even, I would do it. But it's like either a life, mana, or minion, like a bone ring or whatever for minion resistances. So none of those are particularly worth going through the effort of collecting his items and collecting Chittis's plum and then coming back. And again, even if it was a minion, or sorry, even if it was a magic ring, but it was a resistance ring, I would absolutely consider it, and I would actually do it.
Choose what you wish.
I think at some point on some build that monster was an actual threat, but not here. Okay, so Fairgraves is here. I don't care about Fairgraves. That might not be the only thing. I need to look to see if I can find a yellow exclamation mark. That's what I'm really after. Right, I do not think it's here. Which means it's going to be farther on the map, but if I went farther into the map first, this is absolutely where it would be. I see it, I can't get to it here, so I've got to go around, I suppose. Probably have to go over here. And down here and then back, yep. Really? Alright. And was to not go down the stairs. Alright, that's all that I need in this particular zone. So now, I think I've still got the statues for Hargan.
The Beatles poet.
Okay, so that's
Don't do anything I would.
starters. Next thing
Need
is,
something?
I don't have anything to ID for Clarissa. Oh, I had the 2 4 links that I got. I want to save
Got it.
those. I think I have a 4 link. Yes. I need those. Right, level up my stuff here. I've got 3 points. This is amazing. Alright, so essentially I've got 95% chance to cause bleeding now, and then this does 50% more damage over time with bleeding, and 10% chance to aggravate bleeding on targets. And so aggravated bleeding is like when the person moves, that would be considered aggravated bleeding, and you see how it ticks down a lot quicker. So if you can just do that without even the enemy moving, it's awesome. Right, and then it looks like here, there's a 25% chance to aggravate bleeding on targets you hit with exerted attacks. Sure. So exerted attacks are like if I do a war cry, the next 2 things, for example, are like exerted attacks, or that's an intimidating cry. On the enduring cry, it doesn't aggravate the attacks. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Oh, did I not? I didn't get the waypoint. I somehow... Like, I went and I collected the item that's near the waypoint, but I didn't actually touch the waypoint, so it didn't activate. Alright, luckily this zone's still cleared, so that's good. Means the next one should still be good too. That's funny, man. It looks like I got the waypoint, but I can see how the, you know, the blue fog of war is still over it. I can see where it is, but that doesn't mean that I've actually touched it. Yeah, there we go. Let's go have a meeting with Diala. So this is a level 27 zone. I'm level 31, so I'm certainly over level now. Oops, there's the doorway right over here. Alright, so I'll probably get to Diala and I'll stop the video there because that'll be just over an hour.
Lifeless.
Alright, let's exert my attacks. Hit this guy.
Make your wish.
What's my damage like now? I've got a new support. Oops. Under 1283. So, oh, that support doesn't show the damage, right? So if I pop it out, the hollow support, it doesn't affect this because it only applies the damage once you hit an enemy. So hitting it once, I think I've applied a hollow debuff to it. I hit it again, it does more damage, but it takes the debuff away. Then I have to hit it again. I think that's how it works. So it's like a intermittent added fire damage. I just think it's worse than added fire damage in every way. That's my understanding of the skill. I could be wrong. But when you don't have a lot of supports, even that sounds awesome. Alright, this might be a dead end. This might be the right way to go, but it might be a dead end. Alright, I think it's not a dead end because when you see these guys, you're getting near the stairway. Alright, I see the door. Do I get to it over here? I think so. Hey. I'll fight her. Four hits, that's all it took. Oh, I thought that was a 4 link. A 4 socket was only a 3 link. Another 4 link. I find even white 4 links, like, grab them, right? Fill up a stash tab with them because you never know what colors you're going to need. And, you know, throw an elk on it. If you get life or resist, great. If not, at least you've got the sockets to do what you need to do, right?
Ready yourself. Choose what you wish.
Now, finding a 5 link in SSF Ruthless is spectacular. And a 6 link is like unheard of, right? It can be done, but you get really lucky to find a 6 link that you can use. I mean, maybe because you can't even go into there's no Val side areas, right? So
Inundated with cockroaches. What is that you have?
I'm getting attacked by something. I seem to be healing it out. Alright, I definitely don't need strength in this build. I need intelligence on this build more than anything else, so I'm going to take that.
I like you. A dash of
Let's take this. And now finally, kill those little flies. So go to the sewer. Alright, I'll go through here. Oh, this is a bin. I think in 5 minutes I can kill Gravicius and get into the Lunaris Temple. And I'll get to the waypoint and the Lunaris Temple. That's what I'll try to do before I call it quits. I see an essence. These guys are a bit much under normal circumstances, but this is not even bad right now.
You've done well. What is your desire?
A silver jewel cache. Alright, new plan. We're going to go in here, we're going to get a silver jewel cache, and we'll do the essence while we're in here. Alright, so one rare and 2 magic, that's still fine. What's a citrine amulet? Strength and dex. Okay, take the wand. Oh! I wasn't expecting that. Good thing that wasn't hardcore. I don't even know what it was that killed me. Something to do with that essence, but... see if we can figure it out. I don't even know. Something killed me, I don't know. Alright, well, I got the essence and I got the jewel. Ah! That was a mistake. Let's intentionally click around it this time. There we go. See, the essence is still here. That's the thing. Am I gonna not do the essence again? I'm right here. Might as well do it. Alright, so because explosions kind of blow me. It's already down to like less than half-life. And I'm still forgetting that I even have punishment, so I'm not cursing them either. Alright, hopefully I'll remember that with Gravesius. Because he's a bit more of a pain in the ass, so I will gladly curse him when he gets down to half health. If I remember to do it.
You've forgotten your place, Karui slave. Let me remind you.
Alright, he's down to half life already. He's cursed. Dude, that's like spectacular. That might be the quickest I've ever dispatched a Gravesius in Ruthless. And I just keep leveling up. I got 2 more points to apply here. So let me look at my path of building. And I guess at this point, it probably wouldn't hurt to take some life. I can take these life nodes. Right, and then go down here and start going up here. There's things I can take, like I'm going to be taking this to get fortification and whatnot, but I don't know. I think last time I did rush to get the thing that makes it so that I can't critically strike, but I also can't miss with my hits, so then I can drop precision. I'm still, I don't know, 10-15 points away from being able to take that, so we'll see. Sunder leveled up. Right, left or right? I'm feeling like I might be right this time. Look at that. Cole. Whoa, Cole hits hard as... Dude, he like grazed me and took away like 3/4 of my life. That was crazy. I knew he was strong because I remember when I was playing hardcore, like I remember kind of learning about him and knowing that you should beware, but I haven't felt threatened since then, so I thought maybe it was all kind of a, you know,
Choose
kind of a fib.
what you wish.
No, he hits hard, man.
What is your desire?
Alright, I can see the stairway. And the waypoint's right there. So, I'm going to call it at this waypoint. Thank you very much for joining me again. On the next episode, we will resume. We'll beat Act 3 and see how far we can get into Act 4. Please like and subscribe, and I appreciate you coming along on this journey with me. Have a good night. Thank you. Bye-bye.